Hello. Hello. How is everyone? How's it going? I got a little bit of work done. I have a new face. Honestly, when I very first had like my PNG model, I was honestly torn between her and the one that like y'all all currently know, obviously her. But I don't know. I wanted to try something different. I wanted to play it up a little bit. So yeah, so we have her, and I love her. I was honestly super torn between her when I first you know, got it. But yes, I'm so excited. She's literally just a girl. But how is everyone? How has your week been? I did lose my wings and my horns and more human-esque. Maybe this is, my human disguise. I don't know. Oh, why is it doing that? It was because I was hovered over it. Thanks, Brand. I don't know why I was doing that. That's so dumb. So stupid. I hate it here. But how is everyone? How is everyone? Work has been testing my patience. And more so just the people that I work with. But we're here. I'm really excited for literally just a girl. But yeah, I'm really excited for my mini vacay. For those of you who don't know, a couple of our pookies in chat, we've been planning since like the beginning of the year, and we're gonna meet up and we're gonna go watch T-Pain. And on Thursday, I'm getting an anime tattoo. And I get a break away from work. Is Saturday supposed to be 91 degrees and we have a concert outside? Yeah, but but I'm really stoked. I think it'll be a nice getaway from everything. I do have to get up early in the morning tomorrow to take Simba to the vet for his monthly shot. I do get to talk to them because this one bump he has been growing, even though the last time they tested it, they said that there was no bad cells in it, so that it should be fine. But he's also kind of had some like looser bathroom situations, and I just want to make sure that he's doing okay. Yeah, listen, we magic girl transformed. This is us currently. This is us. We're different. We got a little work done. But yeah, she was one of the ones who I originally had debated on getting. So listen, we're her today because she was also on sale. But yeah, so I get to take somebody to the vet and talk to them about a few extra things. And, gonna play it by ear because we're gonna be gone for a week. And hopefully things will be okay. But yeah, I do work tomorrow and then I gotta go home and pack some stuff up or finish packing. But thank you all for being here and being here early. And thank you, Bran, too, for redeeming first. And then Ben and Nut and Molly and Zala for being here early. I appreciate you guys. We're gonna have a fairly short stream. We are going to do a coloring book page, so that way I wasn't leaving y'all hanging with just a Sunday stream this week. And I already picked what I was doing, so tee-hee. Is my desk a mess and I don't really have room for things? Yes. Are we going in live anyways? Yes. It's just going to be as cozy as it can be. And I'm just trying to move some stuff around because Jesus, am I a little fucking gremlin. Anyways, I will be right back super quick. 1 second, you guys. Okay, that should just about do it here. We're gonna pop over onto our camera. And it looks a little dark, and I don't know why it looks a little dark. But you know, we're here, we're vibing. We're vibing. And we're cozy. We're cozy now. Both models look a little weird in this, but she was the lesser weird looking one, so she's here. I'll bring her big real quick. But we got like a little Squirtle jammy blanky thing. What is a girl vibing? Like we're literally just a girl. Anyways, we'll go to actual coloring. This right here is the one that I have decided on. So it is showing it like mirrored because this right here is my left hand. So I'm not sure how I need to fix that, but you know,
I'm just a girl.
I'm literally just a girl. But yeah, I thought that this would be fun to color. I thought it would be cute to try and do like a sunset in the background because I'm trying to like be able to blend colors better, but I'm still having some issues. I think doing the colors that I originally had versus my new thing, like I think that is probably the better way to go. And I'm trying to remember the color order. I think it's yellow, orange, pink, and then purple. But we're going live together and we're gonna figure it out together. So I just need to grab the colors out super quick. And we're just starting straight with the background. And you know, if I mess it up, then it is what it is. And you're totally fine. And no worries, Maya. Enjoy your twerk. Thank you for stopping in, Pookie. We're just having a little coloring stream tonight anyway, so it's nothing too crazy. We'll do R17. God, I should have grabbed colors.
Hey, bitch!
Hello. Oh my goodness. No, I love you, Pookie. Thank you for the resub. I appreciate you. I love you. I hope that you had the most amazing, fantastical stream. I was in and out lurking at work and then also like while getting ready today. But I love you. I hope you have a great time. Okay, these are... Listen, do we just say fuck it and just do it? I'm a little nervy. Do I do a red transition between the purple and pink, maybe? I'm nervous. I'm going to do a thing, and I don't know. R9, what color are you? You're like a pinky purple. Maybe that's how we'll transition. We're gonna do... these colors don't even look like the... Okay, Jesus. Everything's mirrored and backwards. These colors don't even look like these colors on the screen. So, you know, we're just... we're vibing. We're gonna run into it. I'm so scared I'm gonna fuck it up. I'm nervous. Okay, I'm gonna put these back over here. And I just have to remember that I do have like a little blendy thing too, if things get too crazy. Oh god, this is gonna go right here. So this, maybe I'm just gonna do yellow until about yay-ish. Yay-ish is gonna be yellow. But yeah, I want to try and do like a sunset background. I question my ability to pull it off. However, we're still gonna attempt. We're still gonna try it. I don't even know if this looks... I fear I haven't seen a sunset in some time. So thank you for bearing with me. And is this line straight? Absolutely not straight across. But we're here. Oh, Pookie, I am so sorry. That is literally the fucking worst. I'm so sorry you're dealing with that, buddy. This is probably supposed to be more spooky nighttime background, but listen. Little we just a girl. Living out our best lives.
I've been a nasty
Let's get the
girl,
fuck out of me.
nasty.
Hi,
I've been a nasty girl, nasty. I've been a nasty, nasty. Is somebody gonna match my freak?
Thanks for stopping in, friend. How you doing? How you doing? I don't think I'm doing this right. I'm gonna have to try and do the yellow over. I probably should have done that while it was still wet. Bye, friend. How are you? I hope everything is treating you well and everyone is treating you well. If not, I'll go punch their kneecaps. Just get down there and bye bye. Bye bye bye. I'm not coloring in the lines either. Jesus fucking Christ. I don't know what sunset looks like. I'm trying. Ooh, hell yeah. That'll be so fun, Ox. And I can't wait for everyone to bully you with them. Assuming they are bullyable. I don't remember what a fucking sunset looks like, so that's where we currently are. Right. Knock out the kneecaps. Pookies, I don't think I'm doing this right. I fear I'm not. It kind of just looks like a candy corn right now. Why does the orange look so electric on screen? Cards. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That'll be so cute. I'm so excited for that, Ox, genuinely. Oh, so what color are we making these flowers, you guys? I kind of just went into this with not a single thought. I'm like, yeah, we are doing this live. And, teehee, that's the extent I got. Why is this so offsides? Hi, Beanie. You getting it, girl? You get it, girl? Maybe this is how you do it. Listen, couldn't tell ya. I might need to do that blender brush after all, since I feel I'm not doing this right. Because I don't want it to be so like orangey red. I want there to be some pink tone to it, but I'm also not fucking coloring in the lines, so that's cool. I am the smartest. Yeah, so I do have like a pinky purple and I do have like a purple, and I wanted to try and do like pink into the pinky purple, like from the orange. But I don't know if that's really gonna happen. It might just go more straight into the pinky purple right away. We're learning. And I really wish that the colors were like popping up how they like genuinely are. But you know, we're here. Select. You like me or something? I'm just teasing. Yeah, no, that happens. There's been a few times some of our friends, like streamer friends, like that I've watched, have like done something and I like lean and move around with it, and I was like, "What are you doing? Get out of here! That's not how you do these things." But yeah, the colors look so neon, like on screen, and I don't know why that's a thing, but you know, we're running with it, I guess. Okay, so I need to do, and like I'm literally so bad about coloring the lines today. I probably should have done everything else first, but I think it's just because I forget that these do like bleed. So I get two like in the like black lines, if that makes sense. But you know, it is it's just a girl. What a way. So I'm trying, I hope. I'm probably gonna have to take the blender brush there. Because I don't think that's gonna blend out because I think it's too dark in contrast. And that's what I've come across too, is some of the things just wind up being too dark and it doesn't blend that nice. Oh yeah, what is it? I think repo is one of the biggest things that I do that in, especially if I'm like trying to hide from a monster. Like I'll move around to like try and like peek out of like the cupboard, and I'm like, girl, that's not how you do that though. But yeah, I know repo is one of the biggest ones that I do that on, because you know, just scary monsters. Just scary little monsters. Also, I hope you guys are cool with like a coloring stream. Like I said, I just wanted to not leave you guys hanging with just like 2 streams this week, but I also needed to do something that wouldn't take me 50 years, just since I have so much I have to get done and work on. Why is that? Also, I don't know why voices are a thing either tonight, but you're welcome. I hate that that doesn't blend. Did I move my blender brushes? I did. But the blending brushes make a weird line, so maybe I'll save that for the end. Just focus on this part of it. Just do the faintest little line here. Because I also don't want it to look like a straight across line. Like I want it to have a little bit of movement, but so I'm trying to use the colors on each other, like especially as they're still kind of wet, but it's just so hard to do. And unless you take teeny tiny little sections and go back and forth. Like I said, I'm gonna wind up using the blender brush, so it's not gonna be like the end of the world. But still, I want it to look nice. I don't know if this is giving what I want it to give, but you know. Again, we're just here, we're figuring it out together. Also, I do apologize if I'm missing any chats. I'm just trying to move as fast as I can with the background, since the background does literally take so much. Like you have to go before like the colors dry, like to get the blendiness, but I already feel like I'm messing that up. So you know, and I've definitely colored in like out of the lines on so much of this, just trying to move so fast. Plus, like I don't want to just like lean over the drawing, because I know that's also something that I do, and I don't want y'all just staring at the top of my head. So I'm trying to have, you know, that going for me. Yeah, I don't know why these colors look so crazy. Also, hello, Wallerin. Welcome in, friend. How you doing? And also, Zella, do it. Do it. Color, do it. Oh, I could bring some coloring books this weekend. The only thing is, I don't know how many that I only have 2 that I think are good to like color like this. I'm glad it looks good on camera. But yeah, when I do the blending marker, it likes to take away the pigment. So like, oh, no thank you, and it makes it smell weird. But hi, Wally. How did the rest of stream go, friend? I know I was in and out just due to work stuff, and I noticed that you had microwave question mark issues. This is so hard to blend. I'm literally coloring outside of, I'm coloring like a fucking toddler. What is happening here? Listen, I don't even know what's happening. You got microwaved. I'm so sorry, buddy. But yeah, Zella, I can see what I can bring for some of this. You want to see how bad I colored outside the lines? Also, Bean, fuck off. That's the big also. Wally, your comfy cozy blanket made me want one. And I had one, like, this was 99 cents. So I was like, listen, we're having a cozy stream. I want a cozy blanket. And then my other character looked weird, so now we have a whole new character too. And your influencer, duh. Listen. You know, the whole time I was watching, I was like, oh, man, comfy cozy blankie. But yeah, I tried putting it on my other gal, and it was a big nope. I'm gonna call that good. Also, pumpkins. I got pumpkins. I don't know what color to make the flowers, you guys. I don't know why red pops in my mind, but I don't like red and green together. And the stems and leaves would have to be green. Oh, true. A bright neon green could look really slick across from that. Maybe we save the flowers for last. Second to last. I'm gonna work on the pumpkins first. We're gonna make those orange. What number are you? Oh, that'll be pretty. Those can go together. What color is this? I don't have anything in order. Okay. Hello. Okay, and maybe we'll do these 2 together. So we'll have a bright pumpkin, and then we'll have like a slightly more dull pumpkin. I'm gonna regret this as soon as I start coloring. And I don't like fucking with the thick side of things, so we'll be here for a while while I do the smaller side. I do like that these markers here aren't quite as juicy as the other ones I have, but I also feel like it takes longer to color. But I'm excited. Do we try and do any like little dirt on them? Do we try and do some dirt? Oh, that's not going to show up on this. Just makes it slightly redder. Okay, well that's fun. Listen, we'll just heal. We're living our lives. Okay, so these 2 will be light, And this will be another. And honestly, I'm gonna view this pumpkin part here as part of this one. Like, he's just gonna be a little bit more of a oblong guy. And then I'll do the lighter greens inside there. I wish that the colors up top didn't have like quite like the lines. Like, I know it looks, honestly, the blending looks better on camera than it does in person, but I also didn't want to buy like $50 fucking markers. I didn't even look to see if I had my colored pencils, but at the same time then we would have been here for literally hours. Because I am a gremlin and I will sit there and I will do like 50 shades. Just to try and, you know, make my own shade, have colors, have gradients, and I knew that that was not about to be what I needed to do today. So we're here instead. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back over this one again. But even then, like this, I wish there was just more gradient to it. 23 is what I should be using first. Yeah, at least we're gonna have different colors of orange in here, so that's also nice. Like, we have a yellow orange and we have like a red orange, so I'm not too upset. I just also wish I fucking colored in the colored in the lines when it came to being near the flowers. But you know, we're here. Also, don't come at my nails, okay? I just realized that you guys can see my hands. I actually have a blister on my thumb because I was working on a shadow box for my friend because I wanted to make her one as a thank you for watching her babies this week, but also like she helped me at my booth during Pride Fest. But yeah, so I was working on that last night, and just like the hot glue gun, just from like squeezing it so much because I wanted to put a whole bunch of like preserved moss down, I wound up getting like a blister on my finger, and I'm just like, ugh, crayon arrow. I hate crayons personally. Definitely not autistic. I hate the feeling of them because they're so waxy, and anytime I would color with them, I would always scrape them. Like, I would scrape the paper to try and get the wax off. I also always broke them too. Like, no matter what I did, I was like breaking them. But, you know, we're trying to live in our crafty era, I guess. I'm just viewing this as a different pumpkin back here. But honestly, now that I'm looking at it, that's probably just part of this pumpkin. But, ugh. I hated scraping it off too, but I hated it being on the paper even more. I just couldn't do it. And maybe in the future again too, we'll try and do another digital art stream where we don't get, you know, in trouble for having booties on the screen. I still have my sisters to do from the used to play Wolverine. I could not be me. Yeah, it's plural ox. Thank you for the butts. Oh yeah, also, I need to see what my... Sorry, I have my keyboard in here. Oh, fuck. Ooh, my emo name is Rain. Get at me, losers. Just kidding. So we do have exclamation, not a phase, which will give you an emo name for the day. And then we do also have exclamation emo, which gives you an emo song lyric for the day. Oh, it's exclamation, not a phase, with no spaces. Ooh, Ox, you're Shadow Lord. Oh, wow, you're so edgy. But yeah, and then exclamation emo, that gives you an emo song lyric. Ooh, only 62%. It's so goofy. Any of the crayons taste different than the other colors. What shade of pink and yellow, or was it just pink and yellow in general? Oh, there's a slight spelling issue. Ember, you're the fires. My bangs could literally cut paper. Oh, Wally had the same issue that you did, Ben. No. Hey, Midnight. I don't know why I have to say it like that too. Like, hey, you're so emo. I don't like this. What's 16? Be better. Let me type in. Whoop. My hopes are so high that your kiss might kill me. So won't you kill me so I die happy? And then it didn't work for you, Ben. Oxes. Every step that I take is another mistake to you. Listen, we're living out our best emo lives here in this channel, okay? I will bring the black eyeliner for you guys. I remember crashing out because my favorite brands were Crayola. Oh my god, absolutely. I fucking hate those. Where are you? I am so sorry. I also love that I can't just like leave it alone and I have to sing the lyrics for you guys. So dumb. I might have to go back in with that one shade just so I can make it a little darker. That is the nice thing about these markers, is that you can layer colors just to like make them a tad bit darker, but you know. That is absolutely an emotional support titty for you. Did I do a good job? Did I make it look real nice? I don't remember what it was or like what triggered it with Ox, but we had talked about... Oh, did I mess up my thing? So I'm just closing my eyes when I'm talking. I think I did. Listen, y'all see nothing. You see nothing. Okay, so now when I'm talking, my mouth is open. But for this... Oh gosh. I like that you guys get to see me messing with it. And this is... Oh fuck, I'm putting the wrong ones. This is close close? No, this is close open. Okay. I think maybe I fixed it now. I think so. Well, it was shortly before... Yeah, it was shortly before that. And I know we were talking about Yiddies. And then I was like, listen, we could use an emotional support titty right now. And then I know we made it an emote, or not an emote, but a thingy, a command. We also did change around a couple of our, we changed around our biddies a little bit. And then we did change a couple of our sound alerts. So we have Linda from Bob's Belcher going like, no, no, why? God, why? I changed the GIF on that one. Somebody gonna match my freak. So we have Waluigi. I love it. It's so cursed. Oh, and then we have from Adventure Time the I'm a tough tootin' baby. I can dance like a man. I can shake my fanny. I can shake my can. I have that as well. Okay. 74. Shoot a 71. Ooh, maybe we'll do that. What's the other option? And then I'm looking for colors, so wait, don't mind me. Maybe I will do the these are supposed to be a lighter brown. And maybe in the future too I'll try and do some more gradient stuff. I just feel like I just don't do it right. That I don't get us the gradient we're supposed to have, and then it has like the lines. Whereas with colored pencil, I feel like it's so easy to do that. Oh god, this is a very red base brown. I should have stayed with the other one. But we're here, we're here. Sorry. Looking absolutely ox. Have fun. Enjoy spudding all chaos. I love you, my friend. And then oh, ideas for some song dance break ideas. I don't know. Also, Zella, I'll replay it for you. For Nasty Girl. As Ox departs.
I've been a nasty girl, nasty. I've been a nasty girl, nasty. I've been a nasty. Is somebody gonna match my freak?
No, I love. As soon as I saw that gif, I was like, "Oh, absolutely! This brown is so dark. We're gonna put her away." I'm slowly actually fucking up this drawing. Does anybody have any dancey song like ideas for our lovely friend Ben? I know he's gonna be doing his 12-hour stream here soon on the 24th of this month, and we will be vibing and chilling in his chat. And I think that's one of your things, right, that you want to do, like for a subby thing or something. Sorry if my brain is not working. I do apologize if I am remembering incorrectly. Obviously you have to put like a K-pop one on there. I would say any vibey dancey K-poppy for sure. But outside of that, I'm trying to think. I want him to have a bright yellow. Because I would say any like silly goofy dance music, or even like if you wanted to put like a joke like dance thing, like fucking like Thomas the Tank like engine theme song, or you know, like especially if it's just like a randomized one where you can be like silly goofy with it. I also am just not sure what songs can get you in trouble versus others, in the sense of like if you're having your music embedded and when you go to save it, I just don't know what for that, you know? Oh, there is too. WAP. I think that's an excellent one. Literally, a pitbull is what popped in my head. Dennis Mube. Actually, he was just at the Iowa State Fair. So I know that that is like a silly, goofy thing where there were so many people who showed up with bald caps. I'm seeing it all over TikTok. And I'm like, ooh, this is so good. And I make that little noise every time too. Listen. Give the people what we want, Ben. I fear Wally has spoken. I'm also teasing you. You don't have to, or whatever. Neon green for you, Wally. Well, that wasn't very neon. Maybe this next screen will be more neon-y. Yeah, neither of them are super neon green. That's kind of disappointing. Womp womp. Close enough. That's fair. She had the costume truck for years. I love that. But yeah, the other thing too that you could do, Ben, is you can kind of see like what songs are more popular right now. That might help too. Like, you could do a silly, goofy little lyrical dance to, like, Pink Pony Club, or, you know. I'm just trying to think on some different things like that. But definitely, because of how much you love K-pop, I would definitely include something from there. And honestly, even if it's the new, like, from the new Demon Hunters movie, just since people have been really into that, and not that you have to like learn their actual dance because that's a little crazy, but yeah, I love that so much, Sala. Listen, I'm still debating on bringing the pickle costume. I'm just saying. Do I really want to wear it? No. But the opportunity would be there for someone else. Oh, I think that's a good one too. I don't know if I would consider that like worn out or not. I also don't listen to the radio, so I don't know. Oh yeah, that's another thing too, is you could look at like just dance songs, because that might also give you some ideas there too, friend. Now that I think about it, I feel like it's so goofy. No, I love it though. I feel like okay, I'm probably gonna fuck this up, but hear me out. What does this shade look like? Hi, love. It's pretty. Yo, pretty. But thank you, I love you. I'm flirting. I think that's good. Because I don't feel like you have to, like, do the exact, like, dances even for things if you don't want to, like, learn. Because I feel like that could be a lot, you know? 15. Where is this color I want? I know it exists. Okay, we're gonna do this. I want to try and do... I'm probably gonna fuck this up, okay? So just bear with me. Oh, I'm nervous now. I just threw markers on the ground. I'm like, I gotta move fast. Oh no, it's not doing what I wanted it to. Blend, please. Blend, no. Okay, listen, I might have fucked it up a little bit. But yeah, I think both of those are good options, buddy. Buddy, oh, pale old friend of man. I'm so exhausted today, you guys. And I'm trying to remind myself that I get a mini break after tomorrow. But I'm still just fucking beat. Okay, that kind of helped a little bit. I know you guys can't really see. There's always your idea. So you have the redemption fatal. Ooh, that could be fun. Just like a little, see how it goes. Molly, I think I'm dumb. What's your idea, friend? I just like sat here and I short-circuited and I was trying to find it in my brain and it said no. He said you can not in fact have brain. We forbid you from it. Still not as bad as me like short-circuiting and forgetting one of my coworkers' names who I've worked with for like years. But I just looked at him and I was like, I'm sorry. I need your name so I can clock you in. So he brought that back up today and I did tell him right away. I was like, I remember your name. I remember. I just had a moment where the brain said nope. I really wish I had taken my time to color the background because I got so much on these leaves. Oh yeah, the WAP, duh. Listen, I think that would be fun. I think that's a fantastic, excellent choice. And I think Ben would be a silly not to do. Waffles and pancakes. Listen, I would rather have the raunchy. Okay, have you guys heard like the censored version of WAP? Because it makes me way more uncomfortable than the fucking like normal one. So instead of wet ass pussy, here's your warning now, it's wet and gushy. That's literally the words they changed it to. Wet and gushy. And it makes me feel violated. So you're welcome. You now can take off with this knowledge that you've learned here today. But like, it sounds way worse. Oh yeah, no amount, because it's so foul. Honestly, I love me some Cardi. Also, speaking of rappers, I heard that Doechie's gonna be going on tour. I want to see her so bad. I really fucking love her. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, that's that one. That's that one. this whole time. Be out wet and gushy. I can't. It's a crime. Sorry, that's gonna be stuck in my head now. Yeah! I'm glad that, you know, peer pressure, what? No, I love it. It's such a good song, though. I haven't heard it in so long. I'm trying to think on like other songs, because right now I just listen to. I haven't actually been listening to music recently, you guys. I've just had like Twitch on while I'm doing work. And I feel weird about it because, yeah, usually I just listen to music when I'm at work. And then when I was listening to music, it was just kind of more musical, like bass. I'm trying to remember. Actually, Sleep Token was probably like the latest like band that I like went out of my way to like listen to. But other than that, I just haven't really been vibing that much, which usually means that my mental health isn't that great, because me not listening to music feels like a crime. So I'm excited for the concert coming up. I'm listening to some T-Pain. I have enough songs that doesn't repeat for a while. That's fair. I'm just trying to think on like what other ones you could do, friend. Honestly, another thing that you could look up is like 2000s club music or like 2000s party music, since obviously there's a lot of bangers like Cyclone and Low and like different things like that if you want to go with like that type of genre. Just another like random thought that might help you, because I know that always gets people pretty excited too for some of that music. Okay, and then it's just doing that darker one more, because it's not really going too well. But yeah, because that's what I listen to when I want to kind of like move and groove. I feel like Born This Way should be a must, because, you know, all gays and theys. I'm trying to think. Sorry, I'm taking so long to do this here. I've already been streaming an hour. Ugh. Me thinking that this would take me an hour. I should have known better. Should have known that that was not going to be the case. I'm feeling my trouble dancing is gonna. I think it'll just make for a fun stream, like in general, because it's not like. Obviously, I'm not saying go up there, make a fool of yourself, and like get bullied on the internet. But I do think that like just having fun and not caring, like that's gonna attract like different people who also like vibe with that, you know? And I think that'll be so much fun, genuinely. I'm really excited for it. And I didn't put any of these back in order, and I kind of hate myself for it. we're gonna do... Oof. This more like olivey green. Oh, it's showing up so dark, so I'm a little nervy, but I do think it'll be fun. Like I said, I made sure that I didn't stream that day so that I can be there and hang out and support you and have a fun time with ya. Also, games, for those who don't know, Coral Island. I've literally been checking like all week for whatever reason, and I kept like checking and checking because I'm like, it says that they're gonna have that multiplayer update summer of 2025, and they like weren't really like releasing anything until yesterday, like last night. They posted that multiplayer is coming on the 14th, and I'm so excited. Like, are you kidding me? I know, and I saw in the notes that it didn't have any release date for the Switch yet, which makes me so sad because that'd be such a cozy Switch game. And I'm curious if I could play it on the Steam Deck, because I forget that we have one of those. And then Bio reminded me the other day because I'm like, is when I wanted to get the Tales of the Shire. I'm like, I don't know if I want to get this on the Switch or if I want to get this on the computer. I was like, because I really just, like, I want to play it, but, like, what if I just want to lay in bed? And he's like, we have a Steam Deck. And I was like, what? Because I thought we had gotten rid of it, honestly, like, a while back. So I was like, say less. Which, you know, not everybody has that luxury because they're really expensive. And I think we only have one because of, like, his job. That doesn't look good. I'm fucking up, you guys. I wonder if I should do, like, a tiny bit of pink on the leaves just to make it look like it's intentional, even though it wasn't. Since I messed it up. Where's number 7? This guy. You know, just like a little scotch of some pinks. But yeah, I'm really sad because, like, I don't understand why they don't have it for the Switch yet. Because they literally, like, they have it for PlayStation and they have it for Xbox. Well, the other thing, too, is they don't have it cross-play compatible with, like, consoles. They have it to where, like, Switch can play with Xbox and, or not Switch, that Steam can play with Xbox and, like, Steam can play with PlayStation, but PlayStation can't play with Xbox. And I wonder if they're gonna try and, like, add that and, like, fix that to be a thing, because I think that would go over really well. I actually really like that I added the pink to this, because then, you know, it adds a little bit more depth, but also my fuck up doesn't look that bad. Hello, hello, Adeline. How are you doing today, friend? Welcome in. We're just having a cozy little coloring stream tonight before I go on mini vacay. And we're just talking about Coral Island right now too, because I'm really excited. I didn't play much of Coral Island, but what I played of it, I really liked. But I think I honestly just put it off because I didn't want to get burnt out before there was, like, the like we knew that they were eventually going to get multiplayer, but we didn't know when. But yeah, so I'm so excited. So the no politics is fuck Trump. As nice as possible, and honestly not even nice, as mean and vile as I can be. That's the only reason why the politics thing is their friend. It's more so I don't want anybody. It's just I am politics. Oh, friend. Listen. I want to make sure on if you're being silly goofy or if you are being serious, because if that is something that could be triggering to others as well, I will gladly reword it. Just because I want everyone to feel safe, and obviously with the world we live in. Because I cannot. I will literally fight somebody. I will go to jail. But yeah, the political thing was more so I just didn't want Trumpies in here. And I think it might say something in regards to that as well. But absolutely, my friend. I am more than happy to change that here and word it in a better way, because as somebody, like, I am not transgender. I know nothing towards the personal, I guess, like, extent of what y'all are going through. I can sympathize having transgender friends and family, like, also in real life, on top of those who are friends and, like, acquaintances that I've made here on the internet. And I never ever want anybody to feel like they are not welcomed in that sense. So I will definitely reword that, and thank you for bringing that up. Because yeah, it shouldn't be something that is political. I am a part of the alphabet mafia in a few different ways. However, like, I am in a relationship with a man, so therefore, like, I know that I have privileges, for lack of better terms, over others. And I also, like, I technically consider myself apagender, which means that I literally could care less on what, like, pronouns or anything are used towards me. However, again, you can call me she, her, and I don't mind. So therefore, like, there's still those differences there. So I could only begin to understand what a lot of our community is going through in regards to that. Also, like, seeing it outside of, like, the LGBTQ community, and, like, my partner being Hispanic, like, being Mexican, that's another thing that greatly, like, worries me, obviously, in the climate that we're living in. I know as a white woman that my tears are deadly, and I try each and every day to learn more and to grow more when it comes to things like that, so I can be a space that is, like, as safe as it can be to come to. But yeah, like, thank you again for, like, making comment on that, because I do just want to make sure that it is a space where our friends, like, can feel welcomed and loved and valued in that. And I know with me, like, here, like, honestly, I should just reword it in the sense of, like, I don't want people, like, talking about Trump in the sense of I don't want MAGA cult followers in here with that, if that makes sense. Otherwise, we can talk shit about that man all day long. If we even want to call him a man. Let's be honest. just a vile human. And I'm sorry, that took like a really like deeper turn, but I just wanted to make sure that it felt like you were being heard, and that like I am genuinely going to reevaluate how I word that, so that way it is better worded for others too. So thank you, like genuinely. But you are always welcomed here, Adeline, and I appreciate you and your existence, even if it's hard. And I'm sorry that the world really, really is awful as a whole. I had somebody very, 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 very near and dear to me come out as trans after all of this stuff with the man in office was a thing, and it, like, big feelings over there, given the fact that they hid who they were for so long, and they only now felt safe, I guess, to come out as such, even though it's a very scary time to come out as such and try to exist as anything that's not a cis, hetero, rich, white man. And of course, absolutely anytime. I'm actually gonna make a note for myself real quick to do that. Let me put it in my mod chat just so that way somebody else can hold me accountable too. Perfect. Oof. I don't think that that is oversharing, personally, Adeline. Yeah, my person had told me that they've known since they were a kid, but they were not in a safe spot with their father. So, unfortunately, it's been, oh goodness, 6 to 8 years since he's passed away, and they just now felt comfortable. So like, I can definitely only imagine what all you're going through. You have 6 songs added to your list. Ben, hell yeah. I can't wait to see what songs you add. Oh, and tomorrow you're streaming with Essie, right? Apparently she is now Etsy, but I think this will be okay. Just to add a little bit of depth and color. I need a green for the leaves. Maybe we'll do more of an actual green. Sorry, I didn't realize I even knocked that over. But yeah, Adeline, every time I see something new like pop up on the news too, like I get very emotional and distraught about it, because the fact that this is even a thing like makes me really upset. One of my childhood best friends is a lesbian, and and she's married, and they just had a baby, and then everything with how the court and shit is going really scares me and worries me. So I was like, I definitely sympathize with so much that's happening, and I'm genuinely like nauseous at the state of the world, and I'm hoping that it'll get better before it gets worse. I think this green will be okay. It's really close to the other ones, but I don't know what else to do. I made the pumpkin greens be exactly the same as the leaf stems. Whoopsie. Or the floral leaf stems. I don't know. Listen. I'm just a girl. Okay. La 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 la. I don't know. That didn't need to be a thing. But here we are. We're making progress on this. We're making progress. Sorry, and I also am just like covering up everything because I'm not even looking at my camera. I'm just like, you know, we're coloring. Trying to make a comfy cozy little stream after a very eventful Tuesday. There's just been some not good happening in life in general recently, and I'm trying to not bring that to stream either because I do want it to be like a safe and fun space for people. I've just had like a lot of stuff happening like in my personal life too, so it's been a lot, unfortunately, and I'm really surprised my mental health is seemingly holding up as well as it is. But I feel like when one thing starts to feel okay, something else is happening. I'm just kind of tired. And then obviously adding the state of our world and political climate on top of it. This, I don't think it's from Owl House. Also, Owl House, I haven't watched it yet, but I've heard really, really, really good things about it. This is from this cute little coloring book called Spooky Cutie. I think we only did one other coloring page in here. Which one was it? Let me see. For our first coloring book stream. Oh, we did the very last one. That's what it was. We did the little cat Cthulhu. And then we have done a couple in the other book. I just wanted to do something that kind of cute and spoopy and like fall because, listen, I'm ready for it to be fall time. I did this one on stream the same day I did the cat Cthulhu. I did this one the other night when we had movie night going and we were watching Rush Hour. And then this was my very first one that I did as like a little tester just to kind of see how things worked. But yeah. And this one is called Dreamy Friends by Southern Lotus. And both of these creators have a lot of really, really, really cute coloring books. I might do the pink, but I might do it inside the leaf. Well, or do I want to do purple? Would purple be weird? Do we just say fucking do it? I don't know. Purple might be weird. Maybe I'll do orange. Listen, fuck it, we ball. That's not the side I want. But yeah, I've heard really good things about Owl House. I assume you've watched it, Adeline? Don't shade it with that. Well, I grabbed a really dark color on accident, but here we go. I just want to make sure that it looks different than assuming you've watched Owl House, do you have a favorite character? I think Owl House is on my list to watch. She-Ra's on my list to watch. Hilda's on my list to watch. Ooh, also, when it gets closer to spooky season, we can probably watch Over the Garden Wall on Discord, since they're short episodes. I think that would be fun. I really love that show too. I watch it at least once a year usually. And do any of the rest of you have any like shows that you're really into? I want to say my comfort shows out of recent. I have been watching What We Do in the Shadows quite a bit. I know I've put on Adventure Time at like Bob's Burgers to go to sleep. Trying not to full force like throw myself back into Bee and Puppy Cat as hard as that is. But yeah, I have quite a few shows that I enjoy watching. Sorry, I'm just trying to bring this closer so I can see colors. So I'm gonna have to go into the other one, because I want to do, well, I just wish these weren't so like green gray. This still kind of goes with it, but I feel like I have more gray options from the other one. Let me do that in 5 and C9. C7. Yeah, that's fine. C9 and 5. So we have some grays here. And then in this one, I like the B ones. Sorry guys, thank you for letting me just blah 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 to myself. I don't see this one on here. Wait, they done? Did they not do it? I'm gonna do a little tester right here on the side. That feels pretty dark. Okay. I think I wanted to try and play with some of those, like the grays and blacks a little bit. I'm really nervous just to go in with it. I'm scared. We went in with black, you guys. There's no turning back. We're stuck here for life. That probably was not the move. I'm just so scared to put like too much of it. Even though I know that's silly. Let's go here. This black marker also feels very like sharp and pointy compared to the other ones. But I also haven't used it yet, so that could be part of it too. Hey Bean. Little girl. Hello, what are you doing? What do you? Because then I want to make... Because I want it to feel dark, but I don't want it to feel... Because all of this is going to be very dark. I'm a little nervous, honestly. Okay, that lightened up a lot compared to what I thought it was going to be. Okay, this is the next darkest. Absolutely, Wally. Enjoy your shower. I too need to take one. But I have a feeling it's not going to happen until tomorrow sometime. But that's okay. No, that's so valid. He was exercising a little bit ago, so but we what here? No, he's actually usually not stinky. If we're being completely transparent and honest here, I am the nasty little hippie hobo child in this relationship. That's not any of the words I wanted to use, but you know, here we are.
I've been a nasty girl, nasty. I've been a nasty girl, nasty. I've been a nasty, nasty. Is somebody gonna match my freak?
Thank you. This isn't turning out how I want it to be. I don't know how to fix it. We're just existing and hoping it'll lighten up. ASMR time. Ew, I hated that. Bye, Wally. Have a good time. Have a good night. I didn't wait how this is turning out, you guys. I didn't know what I'm doing. I'm just kinda trying and it's not turning out too great. Oh my god, why is that so much lighter? Fuck. Like that's a crazy amount of lighter. Why is there no in between grays? Listen, I'm probably gonna keep messing it up, but here we go. I don't know if I like it. Ooh, hell yeah. What songs do you have on there so far, Ben, if you don't mind sharing? I'm curious. Let me know. Just kidding, you don't have to let me know, but let me know. Okay, for a second I gasped and I freaked out because I thought that this got everywhere, and it's literally just the stars in the background. Okay, I'm nervous to do any of the other ones because I feel like it's gonna be just dark. And then if it looks bad, it's not our fault. I just don't want to make him solid black, you know. I also have to figure out, maybe I will do yellow inside the little skulls. I was trying to debate on what color I wanted those to be, or maybe I do those pink. Ooh, and I have choices. Thank you. Ooh. Oh, the Carmela dancing. Hell yeah. I think those are excellent top tier choices. See, you're doing amazing. Also, I just realized that I didn't do a second additional pull for you, my friend, and I'm so sorry. Life's just been a way too chaotic. And a way too damn. Okay, I think I'm gonna pause on those. I'm gonna move to the little full hour things. Because I feel like I want to make them be colored. This might be too peachy of a pink, but we're here. We'll see if I can make it better. Probably should have kept some of it white, but oh, I have a blending marker I can do that with. Do a darker pink here, honestly. Okay, this was 135, 138. Okay. Thank you all for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate it. I know that I keep going pretty non-verbal. Got that. Okay. Oop. Can I do a slightly darker pink? What does this one look like? I should have also done them in numerical order. I did not do that, so that's also on me. Oh, that's a very pink. Because if I can get a little bit of the pigment out of here, I think this would be nice. Just to have a little bit more of that gradient. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I probably should have done a different color, but I don't know. Pink. Pink was it in my brain. Okay. Do I start with a lighter and go to the darker this time, maybe? Because I feel like I don't want his... feathers here to be very dark. I also don't know, but he's having little gray toes. Okay, so that's this one, and then this is the one I just did. C7, maybe we'll do this Ugh. I accidentally opened up the thick end. I didn't want the thick end. And this one's a little dried out, which is kind of a bummer. Because I can see it being a pretty color. Yes! Hello, hello! We have a spooky little plague, Dr. Crow. But welcome in. How are you doing tonight? We're getting pretty close to being done here. We're just having a cozy little coloring stream tonight. Trying to layer some colors to help a little too. Okay, and I know that I honestly probably just want to take this all over here to help darken this as a whole a little more. I still wanted to have some like value and contrast. Without making everything too dark, but good cozy day as well. Hell yeah. That's awesome to hear. We love our nice cozy days here. GG5. Oh, BG. This might make it too blue-green though, I think was my issue. Because I tried using that color before and I don't think I liked how it was turning out. I also am such a gremlin if my colors are not in numerical order and I need to fix that. That was probably too dark, oh no. We'll see how it lightens up, hoping it'll lighten some. I don't know if it'll lighten you guys. Wet. I don't think it's gonna lighten. I might have done too dark of a color. I mean, he's still cute, but maybe I'll try and go over the darker gray bit again. I made that really dark. Maybe just in bits. Well, Wilson, we're a glutton, if anything. I will probably regret this later. But for now, we are here. We might have put too many layers on this, but we'll find out. And I'm too nervous to color that part too. I dry faster. I just want it to be okay because I feel like I messed it up. We're trying. We're trying. Oh my goodness. Where are we? Oh shit. Sorry, I just saw the time too. I was not expecting to stream this long, but also, you know, coloring takes time. I'm gonna try. I don't know. I might just call that as is, but I'm gonna add some white to it before we leave. You're so goofy. Thank you though, Adeline. I'm doing, I would say doing as okay as I can. I've had, unfortunately, a lot of rough patches in life recently, but we're going with the punches and just trying to keep our head above water. You know, as much as we can. I have always loved art since I was a kid. I usually don't color with markers, so I'm a little like ooh, out of my element. But yet if I was doing colored pencils, we'd probably be like halfway through. But yeah, I'm just gonna add some little highlights around just to kind of make some areas pop a little more. I don't really have an exact light source that I'm pulling in, but I'm thinking like top-ish. I say ish since I like top-ish side maybe. I feel like that's tends to be my go-to anyways. But yeah, these little white highlights here, they just make them pop a little bit more, which I really like. But I also do this when I do like my digital art too. So that's nice and that's fun. My hand is a little shaky, so I'm not getting them perfectly like curved how they should, but yeah, Adeline, I'm sorry, friend. I know it's rough out in these streets, honestly. But I'm hoping that things will look up for both of us soon. Because you also deserve to be happy. Good for this side maybe, and then I'll come back to the crow probably last. I always do this. So the white takes a little bit to dry, but I always like do this side first and then I smear it. So I'm trying to avoid doing that. So we'll see how well I can avoid that. Because I don't have confidence in my abilities. Because I'm already doing it. I'm already doing it up here. God dang it. I don't know how to put it. Maybe here, so my hand can be on the burb. Pro streamer. I know exactly how to color. I never once have ever made a mess. But yeah, I've always had a love for art since I was younger. So this is an old drawing inside of here that I never did, that I never finished. It was going to be, oops, let me hold it this way. It was going to be a stippling project where you essentially take a whole bunch of tiny little dots and you just bap, 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 the paper, and the more concentrated the stippling is, the darker the shade looks. And then I was going to add some faint watercolor behind it. So I had a skull and I was going to have like tentacles and stuff coming out of it. This drawing is honestly probably a decade old. So I was like, you know, I don't have any cardstock and I need something so that way my colors don't bleed. And she fell victim. I'll probably redo something like that in the future though, because I never actually fully did it, even though I've wanted to for a while. And I really enjoy like having a coloring book because I'm really bad about doing physical art just because it takes up so much space. So even then just having like a little thing to look forward to is nice. And I'll definitely pull this a little closer for you guys when we're done here. And I know I'll wind up posting a photo of it on Instagram along with putting it in our Discord server as well that we have. Even if I'm really terrible at posting in our Discord. I just have very low spoons. Maybe a little bit of that action. I don't know. I'm really nervous on adding too much to this. Especially since the black is so stark in contrast. But I don't know really like what else I can do for that, you know? I probably could have done without the wings how I did it, but should be okay. If I can make this one a little thicker, maybe. Maybe. Add a little light on his tongue. Just want to make sure there's nowhere else I really want to add. Weight too. I'm just trying to add some touches just so it's not quite so dark. But I think that this is looking pretty decent. I just wanted it to feel a little bit more rounded there, so that should help. Honestly, maybe I'm gonna just try and add a little highlight on that guy. Maybe again, she's not perfect, but she's gonna have to be. I'm just trying to add white over some of these little stars in the background. Which honestly, I think I'm gonna add a few more up here in like the night sky. In like the purpley pinky area, just to help that a little. Maybe just a couple in like the orange and yellow, because nobody's really gonna be able to see it so much. It'll make them a little more like sporadic. Listen, you guys, we did it. Again, colors aren't perfectly exact, but we got our little spooky guy. I still want to figure out how I can better blend the colors together, but I don't think it turned out too shabby. Very, very fall, very spoopy. I'm gonna put us in here. Hi. Now you get to see me close close and personal with our little Squirtle blinky on. And then just like to recap as well, without our little guy, this is her. This is her. I love her. She's so cute and perfect and amazing and beautiful. And honestly, we'll probably like swap back and forth when we do our PNG tuber between her and like our OG model. Honestly, like they both have double buns. What if we come up with some lore and this is just like our human version? Like, you know, when we need to pretend that we're not a cute little fairy demon looking thing. But yeah, I appreciate you guys again just being here with me today. Like I said, we are doing vacay, so I will not be back until next week sometime. I think a week from today, or maybe next Wednesday even. I don't remember time and space. I don't remember my own schedule. I also have that posted on Instagram and on our Discord. If not, I'll see you next week sometime. But yeah, I'm gonna find somebody for us to raid into. Let me move my keyboard back where it should be. Let me go to a raid browser and we'll see who we can get into. First, obviously just double checking and seeing if any personal friends are playing. And I'm not seeing anybody with like any similar categories. So let's find another like cozy art person to like raid into. I'll check and see if we want to do like any digital art. Ooh, there's physical art too. I don't necessarily know that anyone else is going to be doing a coloring book. Maybe let's check here. Oh, duh! Ox is doing art. Well, let's go right into Ox. Hello. He has been absolutely amazing being here, you know, and supporting the community. Plus, he is my IRL sister's bestie, so we have to go show him some love. I've known him since I was a wee lass, a wee little squidlet. But I appreciate you guys again so much for being here with me, and I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your week, and I hope you have an absolutely fantastic weekend. Like I said, I probably will not be reachable after tomorrow, just because, you know, we're taking a little break, we're taking a little vacay. But I appreciate each and every one of you, and I just want to reiterate that each and every one of you are important, and you matter, and I am very glad that you are here with us, and I will see you later. Goodbye.